We're gonna start the walkthrough with an image of Charlie. Try to keep the aesthetic looking good. Such a pretty day. I felt like today would be a good day to do a walkthrough. Job site's clean. It's in a pretty good state, so well into framing. Does that help? Yeah, it probably helps. Well into framing. Definitely some changes that are going to happen that are not in play yet, but this will just be a good little snapshot of where things are. So we're here. We got a neighbor over here, which is awesome. We got a vacant lot right next door, and then this guy's building. He's probably 5 months ahead of us, maybe more. Who knows? But here we go. So come in here. 3-car garage here. Kind of like, what are we looking at? 3-car garage. Above the garage is a studio, which we'll get to later. And then you'll see this little guy right here. This is all porch, obviously. And then this door is the front door. So coming in, just start here since that front porch is not ready to walk on. But really, pretty good sized garage area. And then one thing I didn't point out from the front, there's a door that you come in from here, and then there's a stairwell that comes up here, and you'll see all these windows here that will offer natural light coming in that way. Each one of these have their own door. I wasn't sure if I wanted to have two, one. Why would you want to do that? Well, because it'd be easier to come in. I don't know, just easier, less to navigate. Looks like these guys are working on cutting a stringer, probably to start this stairwell right here, which will happen next week. So you walk in. This is the laundry room. Coming in here. Powder room. On this level, we've got 11-foot ceilings. Looking straight ahead, we've got this big niche. You can't really tell, but this little indentation recessed here. And we'll end up having to have some art that finds us on what we do there. This was all gonna be bar here. We really kind of like the idea of this being open. And then we're working on seeing if the engineer can help us either get rid of this or shrink this guy, and then maybe eliminate this, put an LVL beam across all of this that will give us that opportunity. All right, and then here, this is when you come in to the porch that you couldn't see. This will all be solid stone walking up here. And then foyer here, got a lake view here, and then opportunity for art. And then when you look at the stairwell, I don't know how high it is, but it's high. Once this gets a roof, it'll come in it'll make a lot more sense. They'll end up with 5 windows across here instead of 1, so that's how that'll work. And then from here, you know, having the art there, you'll be able to see all that. And then when you walk into the main area, this will actually get shrunk a little bit. So will this. And then this opening, instead of 6.5 feet, will end up 9. And anyway, it'll end up being a better view. Give you an idea what we're talking about for views. So this is first floor. The architect, Jeff Chick, was able to get this house up. And we're about 11 feet above the topography outside, so that's good. And then this will all be solid. This will be stone, and then this will be pool all right here. And this will be like a little area where there'll be a couple of shades here. First change was, you'll see this little bop down right here. Decided to make this into an infinity edge instead of this all being coping. You know, the little things that should add up. And then outdoor fireplace. This porch is approximately 14 feet in depth. And then we'll have an overhang accordingly to that. This is kitchen. So you'll end up with a range right here and then an island right here. And then you'll see the symmetry here. You'll end up with dining and then living. And so that'll all be good. Now, when you're here, there'll be refrigerator all here. And then you come in here, and then this is all going to be pantry, which will be pretty generous in size. End up putting the freezer here, so freestanding freezer here, and then on the other side will be the fridge. End up having some uppers here for cabinets. Same here, we'll end up having some appliances below the counter and whatnot right there. And then this will be really the real pantry, canned goods, you know, everything you think of when you think of a pantry. And then you look straight ahead. This will be an elevator that thought maybe just finish it out in closet, leave the shaft here. Don't really need it, but I do think I'm probably gonna go ahead and put that in. And then come look here. We have a little office here, which is what this will end up being, office. Opportunity for a piece of art here, and then this is master. So, okay, see what's going on. So again, 11-foot ceilings. What are the views gonna be like from the master? They should be really good. That's probably closer to what it looks like in real life. You know, the camera and the eyeball, they just hardly match up. And then pool here. Again, this area right here, this will be where chaises are. And then the pool here. And then there's a little stairwell that you can actually walk down to the lake. And then this is all porch. Just looking at it all from another angle. So they put in all the steel yesterday and the day before. So this is really all the steel that's in the whole house here. So it's taking a load. The roof line will change and whatnot. So just a pile of bricks, huh? That's what it looks like to some. So I've been in here a few times, so it's fun to see this come from concept to reality. So end up with a tub right here, shower here, recess so that you can get the slope on the tile. This is bathroom, double vanities, one here, natural light coming here, water closet there, and then master closet here. I think this is about, I forget, maybe 9 by 14, something like that. All right, so I think we've pretty much seen, don't mind which way I'm leaving, but one day the walls will be closed in and that won't be able to be possible. So that's everything on the first floor. So today is October 27th. Again, 5 windows here, bringing in some natural light, and I think improve the elevation from the exterior. So second floor. So this is one big hallway. That will stop right there. That'll be the upstairs primary. Another bedroom right here. This is the overlook, just a 2-story area here, which will be really nice. And considering doing something really special right here for a stairwell, like a floating staircase. And then check out Charlie. So just came in. This will end up being an upstairs living area, which will end up being super. So considering doing some cabinets here, probably some sort of sitting area here, TV upstairs, and then ended up with a really nice view here. So that's why I think we're gonna put the sofa on this wall, right? So we have that. And then right out here, this will all be a slider. All of the openings on the south side will all be sliders. And so you end up with a 14-foot porch here, covered with that view. So, all right, I'll quit looking at the view. It just main attraction. Okay. Come in here. So this is kind of like an ensuite here. So you kind of come in here, or more of a suite, right? Ensuite baths. And so you come in here. This room will be vaulted. Otherwise, the ceilings on this level are 9 feet with the exception of this room and some others. Closet here, which is nice size. We ended up doing that last minute with the architect, Jeff Chick. He was kind enough to help us figure out good closets. Always thinking about resale. One day we'll sell this and don't want to end up hung up with our own special interest that somehow doesn't translate to the marketplace. People are like, why'd you do that? Only if there was more closets, or only if there was this. Hey, why did you do this? So trying to make everything functional and make sense and just end up with a really good house. So this is all bathroom. So wanted to make sure we had closets because in our market, there's a lot of second homes, investment properties, and there's just not enough thought put into storage. And for closets like you would have in a primary residence, this is definitely a primary residence. And I envision will either always be a primary residence or a second home for somebody, because this neighborhood is rental restricted. So are you going to sell it? Well, one day, no time soon, but you know, always thinking exit strategy. So this is another bedroom. So this is essentially bedroom 2. These are all just structural in the framing stage. This one has true 9-foot ceilings here. You can see each one of these bedrooms is large enough to have a king bed, 2 bedside tables, and enough room to get around. So once we kind of get through here, and then the same thing is true for closets here. Ended up getting, you know, plenty of room for that. So got this, and then ensuite bath here. Okay. Getting out of here. Okay, back to the hallway. This is the elevator. Elevator will come up, stop here, and give access on this level. So this is all primary upstairs, which is just coming. I'll explain this in a minute, but this is all hallway, which I think really gives it a feeling of a suite. We're not even in the bedroom yet, so we're just coming out here. We were lagging a little bit with what was going on. We were waiting on the steel fabrication, and now installation is in place. And so they'll go ahead and deck all of this and then frame this up, put the trusses in and all that good stuff. So this will not connect here. This will all be bedroom here. Okay. So looking at bathroom, you'll end up having double vanity, one here. So this wall will all be solid. End up with these windows here. All one shower here. Pretty sure that's a water closet. It is. And then, okay. Actually, no, it's not. This is not the water closet. This is the hallway. This threw me off. So, and this is the upstairs closet in this bedroom. So, that's that. I'm actually looking around. Yeah. Okay, so keep moving. So an interesting floor plan, very functional, a lot of room. And then we got this to explain. So this is studio, upstairs area, obviously above the garage. And then this entire section is connecting from the main house to the garage. So end up with washer and dry here. This will end up being some areas for the HVAC equipment that will somehow end up getting walled off and tucked in. This will end up attic, and I say attic, it's really not, but We'll end up putting a sauna here is the plan, cold plunge here. We'll end up doing drains and all that good stuff there for that. And then this is, the walls are not framed, but this is a bathroom here. And then a little bit of a kitchenette scenario for, you know, this is one day going to end up likely being either the gym that it will be, that is getting designed to be, or an entire suite above the garage. We wanted to make sure that it will translate, and again, not get hung up on what I wanted to put together when I designed this house that didn't translate to the marketplace. So, and then everything from about here on is all studio / gym. And again, the cool thing is you'll be able to access this from the front of the house. Well, what's the big deal? I don't know. It's just nice to have another access. You know, sometimes you don't know how things are going to live until they're built, but I imagine there's going to be some access utilized from this level. And then these are closets, as they're kind of tucked in the dormer right here. And then to give you an idea, this is all faces north. This faces west. And then this faces east. So I think with all of this natural light, these are all windows, which we talked about earlier, vaulted ceilings, and windows here, which will actually become elongated another 20 inches. And then windows here. I think we're gonna have plenty of natural light coming in. Anyway, that's it. Progress. We're maybe 5 months into the project. Not quite 1/3. I'm guessing more like 25%. Something like that. All right, October 27th. Snapshot of where we are today on this Sunday.